Greetings captains, Gunship here, hope you are doing well. This is a review of the HMS Marlborough, the new battleship on the British fleet. Now, I did 30 battles to spade the ship, albeit I put a talisman on it. Out of those 30 battles, I had a win rate of 56%, I had a rough kill to death ratio of 3-1, I did shoot one plane down, but really the 1927 battleship AA is generally useless, so do not rely on it. Stay close to other AA cruisers or Russian battleships if you want a bit of help in that regards. You do get a set of torpedoes at the front and the rear, but they're of the type that only shoots out at a 90 degrees angle, as you can see from the pictures. Personally, I wouldn't bother with them and just simply remove them from your setup. You do get a reasonable set of secondary guns. Now, not as many as the Russian battleship, that where you get 16 typically, or the Hugo where you got 20, but the caliber is a bit bigger. I generally let them do their own thing, because what you really want to concentrate on are the main guns. So here we have some good news. The guns are great. My only slight complaint is that I only have 10 of them. And let me try and justify that by looking at this spreadsheet. The Marlborough get 4 main ammunitions to use. The high explosive, that's what you get with default, as you have a stock ship, and it's very good. You also get the SAP, or CPC as it's called here. You also have 2 types of AP, armor piercing ammunition. One has a bit more pen than the other, but in reality the 2 main contenders here are the high explosive and the SAP ammunition. We are calculating the firepower of the ship in terms of amount of TNT per second that you're able to put down on the enemy. Here are your main takeaways. It's similar in performance to a Poltava and Maria shooting SAP ammunition. It lags behind the Paris Commune and the Hugo. That was those 2 guns I was talking about. In high explosive though, it's really good. And that's a close contender, so actually when I use ammunition, I have half of each. Compared to the other ships, Colossus, Dante, Kaiser, Wyoming, it's well ahead, as you can see. This is my suggestion to how you should spade the ship. Toolset, fire protection goes without saying, then the SAP ammunition. Now I then went for rudder replacement just because it helps to stay around the corners. And then I went down the line to get the faster turret rotation on the primary armorant, followed by the improved rangefinder. And then you go to town on unsinkability, basically the shrapnel protection, etc, etc. So that was a lot of stats, and I apologize for that. Is it fun to play? Yes, it is. And for people that come down the British tree and are used to the Colossus, they will love the new turret placing rather than the slightly awkward way it's done in the Colossus. As something new, I have created a tier list. So where would you place the new ship? Obviously we got the Hugo, Paris Commune at the top, Maria, Poltava just underneath it, just basically more damage than the Dante and the Colossus, and the Wyoming and Kaiser, they're okay ship, and I almost put them down today, but I wanted to be kind to the Americans and to the Germans, but I hope they get a better battleship soon. So all, I have put it as an A rating. I think the Marlborough is a great ship, but it doesn't have quite the firepower of the Hugo or the AA of the Paris Commune. However, it is a marked improvement on the Colossus, and the British can be happy with it. You could well argue that Guardian should have introduced it before the Russian battleship, but that's Guardian for you. Anyway, I hope this video was informative and not too long. I want to keep them short from now on. I always appreciate any comments you make, and I'm especially interested in if you like the new tier list here at the end. That's all. Have a great day. See you next time.